Sammeroff. I'm going to show you what I put in my mad vegetable smoothie most days. Why vegetable smoothie? Thank you for asking. Well, it's because, I guess there's a lot of reasons. One of the reasons is that 50% of our energy goes to our digestive system. So by spinning it up, then just you can take all the goodness, whatever goodness there is left in this crap after we've depleted the soil, which we'll come back to in a minute. Easy to absorb. Another thing is, in modern times, we eat a lot of very dry food, toast, crackers, corn chips, whatever. Try and avoid it, but do like some potato chips sometime. What that does is it basically acts like a sponge in your digestive system, and it just soaks all the moisture out of your digestive tract, and then you get dry digestive tract. Some people say that causes dry skin and stuff like that. Can't make any claims that I can't prove, but I find it plausible. Animals in nature don't eat dry food. A carnivore bites the animal's throat and drinks all the blood and whatnot, but we do. So you can take some damage. Drinking water isn't enough because the water will just get absorbed through the walls of your intestines when it hits it. Whereas the smoothie is going to go all the way through the tube. So that's another good reason to have one of these. A lot of people say it's really important to eat living food because the enzymes are still intact. So when you cook that, you already start to destroy nutrients and denature the enzymes, whereas this got all the enzymes intact. Keep your internal gut flora happy. How am I doing so far?
Pretty good.
Okay.
I think you didn't mention the fact, or you didn't make clear that it's your large intestine that's getting the hydration from this.
The large intestine is the colon. The small intestine is the big, long, windy one.
No, it's the other way around.
Yeah. Okay, so it's your large intestine. This is one of the problems with, thanks for correcting me, this is one of the problems with colonics. I mean, they will clean the colon, but most of the stuff that's really sticky and nasty gets caught up in the big, long, windy tube, which makes sense. Okay, I've got some pumpkin seeds. You put these in because omegas, we're vegetarians, so I wouldn't get omegas from fish or anything like that. So I hear that these are a good source of them. Nuts and seeds aren't that easy to digest, so it's not good to eat them in large quantities, but obviously if you grind them up, then they're just going to get straight entry. I put a few hazelnuts in, not many. Now we're getting some of the interesting stuff. Chlorella and Spirulina. I heard that on a podcast that I usually put a teaspoon of it, but I don't have a teaspoon here. I'm ill-prepared. That's probably quite a bit more than usual. I heard that you need to take quite a bit because they do absorb heavy metals, but they can just pick them up and then let them go again. So don't be afraid to go all out on the Chlorella and Spirulina. I hear that they're very good for, they're the most bioavailable, like algae is like so bioavailable as a nutrition source, really easy to absorb the nutrients from it. It's got all of the essential amino acids that you have to have. Your body can't synthesize them, and your body can build proteins out of them. But Antony, can't I just eat protein? Yes, you can, but then the body needs to work a little bit harder. It needs to take the proteins apart into amino acids and then build them up again into proteins again, which is less optimal. Also, in the protein molecule, protein molecules have these nitrogen atoms in them, so it breaks down to waste products like ammonia and urea, which are poisonous, and the body tries to get rid of as much as possible. So it's quite nice to skip a step and just get the amino acids in and let your body decide what to do with them. This is a really good product I've been using for a while. It's called Oxylift. I'm not sponsored by Oxylift. There's a really great book called Flood Your Body with Oxygen by Ed McCabe, and he talks about the importance of oxygen. Nothing leaves your body without oxygen. It bonds with carbon to make carbon dioxide. It bonds with hydrogen to make water, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen, etc. So it really helps to remove waste products, and this just metabolizes down to oxygen molecules that help take the crap away from your cells and get them out of your body through your pee, presumably. When I first started taking this, I'd had like, I'm talking, this must be almost 10 years ago. I was going out with a girl and I'd had a running nose literally for like 8 months. And I took it consistently, and yet a lot of people report when they first start taking it, they start getting a runny nose. That's kind of like a detox symptom. And then, within a couple of weeks of taking it, it stopped. And I'd had it for months. So I believe in this product, and I put like 21 drops in it because it says you can work up to taking 7 drops 3 times a day. So I just kind of put them all in. Now, these are interesting as well. I actually can provide you with these. I got an affiliate link. So if you want to try some minerals and shit like that, I'm your man. Come, get me my kickback, get me my network marketing. I'm sure I only get like about 5% of it or something like that. But these are really important because we've heard that the soil's very depleted, and like to get what your grandparents got from 1 orange, you'd have to get 12 oranges. We need about 60 minerals. Not only is the soil depleted in minerals, but we use all these herbicides and pesticides which kill the bacteria, which pre-digest the minerals so that the plant can actually absorb them. So nowadays it's imperative, and some people go, well, I took minerals. Also, these are from plant sources, because a lot of the time when you just get like a mineral supplement, it's just like ground up seashells or something stupid like that your body can't actually metabolize. These are actually just like plants that are rich in these minerals that they've ground up. So it's a very good product. People say, oh, I've taken it for a while but I didn't notice anything. Well, I mean, the thing is, your tissues take quite a long time to build. Like you're going to pee out a lot of it, but you need to take it consistently over time, because however long your heart tissues need to be made, that's going to be consistently. They're making cells every day. The skeleton takes the longest, obviously 7 years to get a new bone cell for cell. So if it's something like calcium or something, I'm not saying you need all 7 years, but it's going to be consistently getting the minerals over a long time that lead to healthy tissues. I mean, for my body weight, I really only need 1 scoop of that, but I put half a scoop in usually because I take it consistently, and quite frankly, it's probably a lot of it just goes in and goes out. Go out and pee in the vegetable patch so that the vegetables have the minerals, and then when you grow your own vegetables, they'll be fortified by your own pee. That's the circle of life. This is like more like multivitamins and minerals. It's a different one. Again, I take half a scoop of it. They recommend a scoop, but then, I mean, they like money, so they would tell you to put a whole scoop in, wouldn't they? For my body weight, if you're like twice my body weight, they'd tell you to put twice as much in. So, anyway, they last a while. They're not the cheapest supplements, but I do think they're of the best. The brand's Longevity. I am a provider of longevity, so if you want, hook your boy up, your boy will hook you up. Right, missing ingredient, water. It needs some water to spin. Do you know what, when I first started making these, I'd make them really thick, and I realised that maybe that was because I read somewhere that water dilutes your digestive acids and you won't get such full digestion. I was trying to put the minimum water necessary, but I've actually found they're quite pleasant to drink when they're thinner, so I've gone for that from now on. Like, kind of put a little bit more water in, and I find that fine. Sometimes I use coconut water, but I've not actually found it to be better. It's maybe like enough to take in already. What's in there? Broccoli, cauliflower, cucumber, bok choy, and half a lemon. Sometimes I stopped putting celery in because I'm doing that fad where you juice celery every morning when you wake up, which, by the way, I've actually found really good. I really liked it. Starting the first time I've done it. So I'm going to stick with that for a week or two more, and then maybe I'll have a report on it. Anyway, this is when the magic happens. My ninja! That's not what you want. Come on, broccoli, don't be so stubborn. It's broken. It doesn't really take very long. You don't really need 30 minutes, 30 seconds even, I find. These are really amazing technologies. Let me see. Not bad. Grainy. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Do you want to go on the camera?
No.
Okay. Thanks very much for tuning in. Antony Sammeroff. Take care of your health and that after. See you after. That's what we say in Glasgow.